one moves and comes back and the home is well catered for. Then you come back at or just in a day, tell this lady to walk away with her children with nothing. They have nowhere to go, you're not paying school fees. Here Justice Centers comes in and says, no, that's not right.
Be Known Media Group, connecting you.
Hello there, and welcome to another episode of Be Known. My name is Apollo Saran. I am your host, and I work with Be Known Media Group. And we're the masters in communicating, and our purpose is to make sure that every business, every individual, talent, and services are known. And we provide a wide range of services, and that is media buying and booking. We also do production for both audio and visual commercials, event management, and strategic planning and budgeting. So now, before we even go ahead, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you will be getting notifications and alerts every time we post on our social media. At Be Known, we are here to give a space and audience for every business owner, every organization, institution, so that they can share their services and goods with them. And you can come onto our social media platforms to find any goods or services that you're looking for. Today we are at Justice Centers Uganda, and Justice Centers Uganda is a non-profit organization that provides legal aid services to people who are vulnerable. That is women, children, and people from marginalized communications. Today I'll be having a conversation with Miss Linda Namulawa. How are you, Linda?
I'm not sure. How is Sarah?
I'm fine, thank you. Thank you for joining us.
Nice to meet you.
Yes. So on this episode, we are going to be discussing what work the Justice Centers Uganda is doing in promoting access to justice in Uganda, particularly during this very high tense election season. So Linda, as we start this conversation, please let us know what Justice Centers is about and what is your mission.
Obadde okimanyi nti okulanga business oba ebyamaguzi byo oba services zo kiyamba business y'okumanyika. Business wemanyika bakasitoma bajettanira. Manyisa abantu by'okola. Leero olina omukolo omusomo oba semina gy'otegese nga weetaaga bannamawulire okuva ku radio, TV, empapula z'amawulire ne digital media. Kubira ba Be Known Media Group. Oyagala kulanga business yo ku mikutu egy'enjawulo? Ba Be Known Media Group webali. Oyagala kulakulanya talanta yo? Kubira Be Known Media Group. Gwayagala okukolera akalango ku radio oba TV. Kubira ba Be Known Media Group. Oli munabyabufuzi oyagala kutuusa baka bweri balonzi? Kubira ba Be Known Media Group, kubanga Be Known Media Group webali okumanyisa abantu business yo. Esimu noti 7558 oba noti 394 oba weereza email ku beknown.bkmg@gmail.com oba ku www.beknownmediagroup.co.ug. Be Known Media Group, connecting you.
We have a group that is called Be Known Media Group. They are heading the media team that is covering this conference here. Thank you so much for giving us the visibility and the publicity for this conference.
We are Be Known Media Group, connecting you.
Justice Centers Uganda is a project of the government of Uganda, and its vision is working with communities accessing justice and quality legal aid services. Yes. And then our mission is to empower the vulnerable groups through best legal aid services, advocates, and then community outreaches. And all this is done through community outreaches. We sensitize people. We go into communities and sensitize. Then we do court representation. We conduct mediations. We have referrals and follow-ups.
Yes.
And so many others. Justice Centers Uganda has 13 centers.
Across the country?
Yeah, across the country.
Right.
And the major one is Kampala, where we are. We are situated at Mengo Port. This is the Chief Magistrate's Court of Mengo.
Yes.
And the others in Kororo, you find in Jinja, we have in Kasese, Yumbe, several, Cheregwa, so many of them. However, as our main goal is vulnerable communities accessing justice and realizing their rights. Right now, I'm under the project. Our project is funded by the Embassy of Netherlands.
Yes.
And our implementing partners are IDEO, that is the International Development Law Organization.
Yes.
We are promoting the rights of the vulnerable through a project titled Justice for All.
Okay.
It has 3 thematic areas: commercial justice, land, and GBV response. Yeah.
Gender based
Violence response, yes.
So how do you specialize and how do you dictate which people are vulnerable? Who are the vulnerable? And that is a very good question because people would like to know who is vulnerable.
We have a means and merit test.
Okay.
As the client walks in office, we interview. As we are interviewing, the computer is giving marks.
Yes.
So when you get 50 and above, you qualify to be vulnerable.
Yes.
If you get below, implying that you can go for the services. However, we can help you like in drafting documents, and then you go and pay for yourself because there are people who come to justice centers, but when they have money, when they can afford.
Yes.
Yes, then there are those who are vulnerable, they totally have nothing and they need the services.
Yes.
And remember, I told you initially that this is a project of the government of Uganda.
Yes.
Yes, and it's helping the vulnerable people. So when you go through, we take up.
So let's talk about success stories. How many cases have you, or how many Ugandans have you helped? At least, even if it is not taking their cases say, to court and they have gotten, say, some help from it, but just educating people what their rights are.
Sarah, thank you very much. As I've told you, that justice centers have several centers around Kampala.
Yes.
Not Kampala, around Uganda. Yes. So you find that success stories will come from the different centers. In Kampala, we've conducted a lot of outreaches.
Yes.
We do community outreaches, sensitizing the communities. Very many people are out there and are not well versed with the law.
Yes.
So you go and sensitize them, empowering them. We've gone to women groups, empowering them, encouraging them to work. That's economic justice.
Yes.
Then we go into prisons.
Yes.
We identify prisoners, proceed to court, and represent them.
Yes.
Some of them secure bail. Others we go for plea bargaining. We do dismissal for warrant of prosecution. And others proceed with step 3. And we have so many. So as you had asked that how many success stories we have so many. It depends on where you've gotten it from. For instance, some cases end at mediation.
Yes.
You could conduct a mediation and parties agree on certain terms, you enter consent. Mediation basically is, in the layman's language, okutabaganya. You bring the other party, for instance the complainant, and the other party is complaining against, that's the respondent. You sit, you as the advocate, you come in mediator, you have to be a neutral party, you conduct the mediation and let the parties decide at the end of it all. Of course you don't decide for them.
Yes.
However, it will be, you know why we embrace mediation? Yes. Short time, they take short time.
Yes.
They don't waste a lot of money. Someone may come in a day and conclude the matter.
Yes.
So besides mediation, as I've told you, we handle several mediations that are successful. We also do court representation. And matters still get what? Finished. They get done.
Yes.
Despite the fact that those ones will take long.
Yes.
So when you come into success stories, there are so many. Like for instance, I've had so many matters we've handled at mediation level and they are conclusive.
Yes.
And parties sign MOUs. It may even be a land matter where people were arguing over land, who is the owner and all that. But
Yes.
later on you see, as they're arguing, you analyze, you as an advocate or a mediator.
Yes.
You can analyze and know that really this is the wrong part of what, but you will advise them accordingly.
Yes.
Once they settle, enter an MOU, and if it's paying, you agree on how much the other is going to pay, and you give the time limit of that mediation. Yes.
Every time we get into elections in our country, there's a lot of chaos and turmoil, loss of property, even life sometimes. So I wanted to know what measures is Justice Centers Uganda taking to prevent this, or at least sensitize people on orderly conduct, so that we do not have situations where now people's rights are being violated, where they may be the perpetrator or the victim of it. Okay?
Like I initially told you, Justice Centers Uganda does a lot of community outreaches.
Yes.
So in this regard, you see that Justice Centers Uganda goes to communities empowering people. Of course, they have to know their responsibilities. You not go and commit a wrong and expect to be what? Protected.
Yes.
Yes, you do wrong, the law has to come in. If we come in, they say ignorance of the law is not, no defense of that.
Yes.
So when we come in the communities and sensitize, you should be able to act rightly. Don't go against the law. You incite violence, and then you expect Justice Centers Uganda to do what? Come and yes, we do protect people where there is real justice.
Where there is
You know justice, there is coming to justice with clean hands. Yes, they call it equity.
Yes.
Yeah, you come with clean hands and then we shall protect you, but you don't come, you do wrong, and you expect to be what? Protected. However, we are protecting people.
Yes.
Yeah, you find those who are in custody, probably at police, they need to secure that is bond, police bond, you go there. And they do,
Yes.
secure bond for those.
Yes.
If they proceed to court, and probably you can secure bail, then we do help them. However, for us, ours goes back to the other, and I told you,
Yes.
you do wrong, you're accountable. Accountability is very crucial. Yes,
So that is
clean
one of
hands.
the eligibility criteria.
Yes,
Are you
exactly.
the perpetrator or are you the victim?
Exactly.
Oh, you're bad.
Yes, Sarah.
Do not come seeking justice to justice centers with dirty hands. Because as a perpetrator, you have to be held accountable
Yes.
for your actions. There's consequences to your
Yes.
actions. So let us talk a bit about your project.
Like I told you, our implementing partners being IDO, that is International Development Organization, and I told you we have 3 thematic areas:
Yes.
land, commercial, and GBV response.
Yes.
In this regard, for instance, gender-based violence. Remember, gender-based violence is basically mistreating someone based on their gender, either male or what? Female.
Yes.
Yes, but I've seen in Justice Centers Uganda, I don't know, but women and girls face high levels of GBV.
And I think that is why there's the misconception that gender-based violence is always insinuating that it's only women
Yes.
who are always the victim, which is not true. Although
Not
we are
even
the
the
highest.
men, we've seen even,
Yes.
yeah, we've seen men report. However, so many, I think, most of the cases we've received are women.
Yes.
And in this way, remember, gender-based violence is manifested in several aspects.
Yes.
For us here, when we receive cases of divorce, GBV comes up.
Yes.
I'll explain that. You go into maintenance, there's GBV. You go into custody cases, GBV.
Yes.
You go into land, there's GBV. So, and most cases you find that it's the women that are what? Are victims. Yes. You go into sexual and reproductive health, still you find that it is the women that are what?
Yes.
Victims. However, with Justice Centers Uganda, we've always tried so much. We try to help the victims. For instance, issues of economic violence,
Yes.
which is a form of GBV. You find a lady gets married to a man, they've been together for a while. She has contributed either monetarily or even doing work at home.
Yes.
Then after 10 or so years, the guy comes up and he says, I want to divorce my wife. Upon divorce, he claims that she should not get anything. This was my house. I constructed it. Get out of my house, take your children, I want to take up. But now, imagine, this innocent, vulnerable woman,
Yes.
she's coming up, she has been with a man, they've been married for that long, and the gentleman comes up and says, get out of my house, take your children, and they're going in the open, they have nowhere to go. So the old solution is what? Justice Centers Uganda. You find that JC will come up to protect such people, the vulnerable people. That is it. Now such a lady, you have to help her, invite the man. If he comes for a mediation and you settle, Of course, some of them are not well versed with the law. Then others know the law, but they are just against it. You know that this lady has been your wife for 10 years or so. You're legally married. She has been contributing. And a little she has contributed, at least she has done something. I know we quote the emphasize, is it contribution, extent of contribution. However, you're going into contribution, it's not only monetary, not only money. Women do work.
Yes,
There is
domestic
work.
labor.
Yes, exactly.
Raising the children. That is work, a lot of work.
Yes, the man moves and comes back and the home is well catered for. Then you come back at not just in a day, tell this lady to walk away with her children with nothing. They have nowhere to go, you're not paying school fees. Here Justice Centers comes in and says, no, that's not right. For us, one people, you come with clean hands. You're chasing this lady, but remember, she also made a what? A contribution. You either what, we start with mediation. If it fails, you go to court. And trust me, I think we don't fail out in such. At least she has to be given something. You either leave the matrimonial home with the woman and the children, and maybe you go and proceed with the new person you found. Yes, or not, you sell off and divide so that she has something. You cannot tell her to walk away like that. And even the other way, even the men, if it's the other side, but most cases it's the women that are holding that. Then you go into what has made us laugh, you go into purchase of property, where we find issues of still GBV. You find the parties go, they are married, legally married, go to purchase property. Then you know men, Sarah, they'll always call this, hey, you're my wife, we are one.
Like my name on you, the one on the title.
Mr. Who?
Yes.
Mr. Kabale is purchasing and Sarah, the wife is going to be there as a witness. Witness are people who have witnessed, the purchase, the sale. But truly speaking,
it's not ownership.
It's not ownership. So as we go into communities, that is what we are doing, sensitizing people, sensitizing women. When you're signing,
don't be blind.
Don't sign as a witness. You should be among the purchasers. If you put there your money, why should he make you sign as a what? A witness. Anytime he's going to change, and you know they are going to ask, let's look at what? The title. When they look at the title, and they're like, okay, who is the purchaser? Definitely the name that is appearing will be the owner. And she'll walk away on zero. And you know how they change? He will tell you that it's mine, she did contribute, because she has no evidence to that effect. So really, I don't know, but it's unfair. In Uganda, they say mwebereremu for the women. Yes, as you put, ensure that you're there. You appear on the title. Oh, it's an agreement, you appear. Yes, don't be left behind.
Don't be blind. Love should not be blind.
Yes, with Justice Centers, we are doing a lot of empowerment. We do that, encourage women to work. I've seen some men refuse their women work. That's not right. When she gets, of course she will contribute. You wouldn't like it to make your wife stay at home. Then she would be asking you for each and everything. And I believe they will not provide everything. So we are empowering women. There is skilling people. I've seen even the government is giving money. Have you heard of what is that? Parish development model? They are giving 1 million or what per household. I think that money is helping women. I've seen women going to chicken rearing, goats, all that. You know, I've liked that system because some women are there looking for capital and it is nowhere. It's nowhere. Someone tells you women who come to Justice Centers, as I've told you, they are vulnerable. They come with no point. Even transport, you find that some of them transport, they get it from Justice. They walk and cry from office. Someone walks and collapses. She has walked for long. She has no transport. So my children have not eaten. The man ran away from the house. He's not providing. He doesn't pay school fees. They don't eat food. And you're leaving things for the government. That's why we're encouraging. At some point, as we are sensitizing, we told the men, if you cannot take, even the women, produce those you can do what?
You can manage to take care of the family.
1 or 2 years. That's why we go into sexual and reproductive health. When we are there, we do provide. when we are sensitizing them, we tell them, please produce those that you can do what?
Can take care of.
Yes, you find that some women just give birth this year, the next year, what? Even men. And now like GBV, you find that men will tell women, you go and take contraceptives. But it's not on the side of what? The women alone. Even the men, yes. At some point we can tell men, okay, you go for vasectomy or what?
They
You can
cut?
also, yes, go and they cut. Let them cut those things so that you stop.
Yes.
Okay.
What is the main challenge that you face at Justice Centers?
Okay, as Justice Centers, the main challenge, I think funding, because it's on and off. You find that despite the fact that it's a government project, we have different funders.
Yes.
Like I told you, ours is funded by the Embassy of Netherlands, but implemented by IDEO. However, there's even UN Women, we find, okay, we have different funders. However, they may give you 5 months or 6 months or a year or 2 years. When it's done, maybe actually some of them don't renew. Then others are excited about our services and renew. Then sometimes funding is coming late. Yes, yet you have to motivate your
people,
workers,
exactly.
people. Besides funding,
What about opportunities? What are there new opportunities coming? You said you've been doing sensitization, and now especially during the election season, does that interfere with your work, or it is not equivalent to sensitizing and still providing legal aid services?
okay, Sarah, for our services, as I told you, remember Justice Centers is a project of government. We don't want to do anything contradicting government services.
Exactly.
And it's not that we are protecting government, however, we need people to act sane.
Yes.
Do right, do what is expected of you.
Be where you're
right-
supposed to be.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly. Your rights are protected. However, enjoy your rights while not stepping on the rights of others.
Yes.
Yes.
That is very important. Enjoy your rights without infringing on the rights of other people, because you will have to deal with the consequences of your actions. So before we go, I'd like you to provide any contact information for those who are interested in learning more or getting involved in Justice Center. Do you also take on, say, tons of people from the general public who would like to participate and maybe alleviate some of the burden in one way or the other?
Okay, thank you very much. And that's a good one. We even encourage people. We are encouraging students to come and apply. Justice Centers offers volunteer work. Of course, yeah, there are those from universities, then others from Law Development Center.
Yes.
There are always placements.
Yes.
So you'll find that Justice Centers Uganda is ready, it's always willing to give. Reason being that we have a lot of work.
Yes.
Too much of it that we need help. So when the volunteers come in, remember they even train. It's out of those that they get advocates to go into the different centers that come up.
Yes.
So we encourage people who have just finished, those advocates just from Law Development Center can come at Justice Centers Uganda. Definitely to provide them
Yes.
what they need. From universities, as long as you're doing law,
Yes.
you come to JCU, you'll find your way out. And trust me, Justice Centers Uganda is doing its best to ensure that the vulnerable access justice and realize their rights.
Anybody who may be a victim, anybody who may even just be curious of what their rights are, or somebody who is, looking towards pursuing legal aid services, what would you want to say to them?
Okay, Sarah, thank you very much. I just want to invite the general public, tell them they've known about Justice Centers Uganda. I don't know, but it's known, judicial notice. Justice Centers Uganda providing free legal aid services to the vulnerable communities. I encourage people to come and realize their rights. We are there to help. We are located at Mengo Court, the Chief Magistrate's Court of Mengo. However, even in the different districts, we are there. So I just call upon people with issues to come and help them.
Yes.
Thank you, Sarah. We are willing to help the public.
All right. Thank you so much, Linda. It was amazing having this conversation with you. And like she has said, please come to Mango Court, and please, if you are curious to know anything about justice centers or just your legal rights, if you just want to know anything, you can also just come here and find out. Can we also find you on social media? Is there a website, social media handles?
Yes, we are, and so many people have gotten us through that social media.
Yes.
We are there. Those are from a friend, you may go and tell your friend. Yes. TV, we are there. Radio stations, we conduct media activities, so we are always on board.
We are Be Known Media Group, connecting you.
Nebazanyo about Be Known Media Group. Ababadde tebagimanyi, they should get to know it. Funders, they should get to you. Bafunding such a group who's really doing good work. Balabye nga mulikola ebintu birungi. Kuba bangi nnyo abadde nga tebatumanyi eyo, naye nga beetaaga okutegeera bye tukola. Kati Be Known Media Group tubeebaza nnyo. Era mwongere okukola. I know many people who want to work with you.
Thank you so much for tuning in on this episode of Be Known, and please like, share, subscribe to Be Known Media Group, and we are the masters in communication, aiming at making every business, person, institution and organization known for their good services, product and their talent. So if you have a business, even however young or old it is, just come to Be Known Media Group and we will help you get started on your journey to success. Until next time, it was amazing having you right here on this episode. My name is Apollo Sarah, and stay tuned, be blessed, and goodbye.
We are Be Known Media Group, connecting you.